How's everybody doing? Just sitting in my backyard. Nice day in the 60s today after that crazy storm. It's nice to have a nice day. What I want to talk about is dating and marriage coaches, image consultants. These people that give women advice on dating and marriage, finding that special guy. They're out there. There are several celebrities that do it. Steve Harvey, we all know him. He made that book, Think Like a Man but Act Like a Lady. They even made a movie off it. Made lots of money off it. And you got people on YouTube doing it, giving out advice, selling books, selling sessions to these women to help them, I guess, get married, find that guy they're looking for. A lot of money to be made in that. And thinking about that, does it work? Does it really help these women find what they're looking for? Does it help them get married to that guy that she's looking for? Or is it just mostly entertainment? You know, I ain't got nothing against people making money off that. If you're offering a service and someone's willing to pay it, nothing wrong with that. But a lot of women, I feel, don't really need to go that route. But I mean, if you're trying to find that guy, you do what you got to do, right? You know, watching this on YouTube, and this one creator that I've been watching, and a lot of people talking about him, is Kevin Samuels. And his channel, I'll admit, it's entertaining. These women coming on, some of them are, you know, got some issues. Some of them have been in failed relationships, failed marriages. And, you know, we all have our issues. Okay, some of them I think got potential to find that guy they're looking for. And you know, as I've been watching it, I've been observing, and these women come in and tell what they want, and they tell how they feel they're special and stuff, and what they bring to offer. And he talks to them. He'll ask them, okay, what's your dress size? How much you weigh? And it seems like he's going more for the physical aspect. And his argument is that men making six figures, because a lot of the women want guys that make six figures. Okay. And guys that make six figures do have options, because there's women out there that want to be with them because of the money they make, because of the resources they have, because of their position in life. Okay, and it's nothing wrong with wanting a guy that makes that. You want to be comfortable. You want your kids taken care of. You want to be taken care of. Okay. Now, he tells them that they need to date down. They need to marry down. Giving the impression that it's kind of impossible. A long shot at best. That's the impression I get. Now, in my opinion, I don't think any woman should have to date down or marry down. And if us as men are carrying ourselves right, doing the right thing, I believe that most of these women wouldn't be out there jumping through hoops to become that perfect woman, to get that man, that high value man. And well, it is what it is, you know, society. But you can have that high value man. And I don't believe you should go and marry down. I think you should go for what you want, because that's where your heart's at. He talked to that one woman that wanted a six-figure man, and she made six figures. Okay, what's wrong with her wanting what she's got? I mean, and she said she dated down, and the guy she dated wanted to get into her business. Now I see why she wants a six-figure man, and she probably deal with less, but she wants someone bringing something to the table, because she's got to protect what she's built, her resources, just like a six-figure man would. And I don't buy that they're all looking for a woman with a banging body. I believe they're cautious in that. I know I would be. I got to protect my assets, my resources. If I can't get that woman with the banging body when I'm living an average life, making an average income, why am I pulling them now that I'm making six figures? I'm just saying. But, if you want someone that makes six figures, go for it. It's very possible. 10%, okay, make six figures. Okay, that narrows it down, but I'll give you an example on what I got that I wanted, okay? My preference has always been black women. And I've dated them, and I married one. And I loved them so much that I prayed to God to give me a black woman for a wife. I did that. But that's what I wanted. That's where my heart was. And I live in New Mexico. And you know what the black population is in my state? I'll tell you, 2.6% statewide. Okay, the city I'm from is the biggest city in the state, and the percentage is a little bit higher, 3.3%. Okay, so should I go the Kevin Samuels way and say, okay, well, I got to just get with the white woman because that's the majority, and black women are out of reach because there's very few of them. I mean, 3.3% ain't a lot, a big percentage. Now you divide it in half, men and women, right? Now you got to divide the women by the ones that are in my age group. Okay, that narrows it down even more. Now I got to take in consideration I'm an average white guy, and some of them won't even give me the time of the day because I'm a white guy. So then you got to take those out. Now how big is my percentage? But I found a quality wife, a beautiful wife, and I've been married 27 years. And I get it, it's kind of apples to oranges, okay? But you can get that. And you got to have a plan. These dating and marriage coaches, they come up with stuff from their own experience, stuff they think works. You can do it too. I mean, I came up with something, and I'm no professional. I'm no psychologist. But when you go out and you try to date that person that you want to be with, that high value man, what should you do first? Anybody, listening to me, a woman of faith, believe in God? What's the first thing you do? Pray about it, right? You have not because you ask not. Boom. Okay? God will give you what you need. Now, he ain't going to just give it to you. You got to work for it. You got to do the right thing. Okay? Number 2, get advice. They call in Kevin Samuels for advice, or other dating coaches. Well, he's an image consultant? Okay. So you call in for his advice. I'm not saying that's wrong. Okay. You're going to get his opinion. And I disagree with some of the stuff he says. There's some things I agree, but telling women to date down, no, I disagree with that. Go for what you want, okay? It's going to take more work, of course. So you get your advice. Now, who should you really get advice from? Someone on YouTube? Some celebrity? Or maybe how about a family member? Some man in your family that's been married a long time. That's a good husband, good father. How about your father? Your father's not there, grandfather, uncle, cousin. There's somebody there that's doing it right. There's someone there that's successful. There's a good man out there that that's in your family. Pick their brain. Find out what they're like and what makes them tick. Networking. All right. when you want to find that person that you want, if you want a guy with 6 figures, guess what? You got to be around people that make 6 figures. You're not just going to bump into them at the grocery store, right? You might, but you want to be around those people. And then you get around these men that make 6 figures, you become friends in their little circle, because I'm telling you, in our society, it's segregated. And I'm not talking racial segregation. I'm talking economic segregation, okay? Those of us and our economic level pretty much hang out together. In my neighborhood, we're a slightly upper middle class. Most of the people we're around are generally in the same range of income as me and my wife. Those are our friends. Why? Because they live in our neighborhood. You know, when it comes to the community, the schools, and all the stuff around us, we're involved. So we develop friendships. We're in our little circle. All right? The people that live on the real good side of town, the people that make 500,000 into the millions, they got their own little circle, right? They're not coming to our middle class neighborhood hanging out with us. They're in their little circle. And when I say segregated, it's by economics, not because we don't want to be with them. And you got to get in that circle to get that, man. Or, you know, so you got to network. You got to have a plan. And these dating coaches, what they're doing is giving you a plan, what they think works. And it's just their opinion. Kevin Samuels, what he tells you to date down, do you have to marry down? Do you have to believe him? That's his opinion. Okay? Marrying down is the fastest way to find a match, sure. But is that what you want? You want someone that makes less than you? I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong. You marry someone that makes less, that's fine. If you love each other, you can build together still. But if that's not what you want, why do it? Your heart's not in the right place. You're not going to get where you want to be. And these dating coaches and these image consultants or whatever they call themselves, they're out there making money. Do they really care about you and your life? Do they really care if you're going to find that quality man? Does Kevin Samuels stay up late at night and pray, oh, please help these women find a good man? Does he do it? I don't know. I don't know the man. I'm just saying he's got him, that's his business. That's what he does. That's how he makes his money. And I'm not against it. You know, we all got to make a living. You know, some of us got our jobs. We go to work every day. Some do YouTube videos. Some are in the entertainment business. Some are in the retail business, whatever. But think about it. You want to do what helps you. And go more than just these days.